Hey, LDBC. This is your boy, the Coach live on the Coach Show, the Coach Show live. Okay, folks. Where do I start? So Steve Smith went in on Jeudy, and Jerry Jeudy, Denver Broncos wide receiver, young guy, 24-year-old wide receiver. He's still young, and Jerry Jeudy ain't seen the world, don't know that. Just don't know a whole lot and just effing up, But here's the thing, man. Steve Smith, Jerry Jeudy, guys like him, they look at Steve Smith like a mentor, like somebody that, he used to respect in the game of football. Respect him for what he did, respect him for how he played, respect him for his knowledge of the game. And it's like, there's an assault on young black athletes. There's an assault. I don't care. You can't convince me now, because it's like every time I turn on the TV or turn on the news or anything sports related, it's like damn near 9 out of 10 athletes that's black are being criticized. Like heavily criticized too. And I'm sitting there thinking, damn, ain't no other athletes effing up? Ain't no other athletes out here effing up in the world? Like, is it just every black athlete just a fuck up? Like, seriously. Like, folks, it's getting to the point, man, where it's overkill. And then people try to cover it up. Oh, well, I just don't like his behavior. I just don't like his attitude. And it's like, okay. But there are plenty of other non-black athletes making mistakes. Jerry Jeudy is a young guy, man, a young dude. And the man done had a quarterback change. I mean, there's like a lot of stuff going on with this guy. And then people are saying, well, why is Jerry Jeudy, dancing behind Steve Smith? You guys, a lot of people don't understand this culture, man, the young culture. Jerry Jeudy is a part of this hip-hop culture. But you look at that dude's face, man, Jerry Jeudy, when he back there doing what he doing. That's not somebody being a clown, man. That's the look of somebody, he's deeply hurt and disappointed by Steve Smith, because Steve Smith is somebody that he looked up to. I promise you, that's somebody he looked up to. That man was hurt. He was hurt by those criticisms, man. He was hurt. And yes, Steve Smith tried to apologize to him. But, we in this generation where these young guys, they're hotheads. They're hotheads. And, that's something that you do. You don't air that out on TV. Jerry Jeudy is a young guy, man. He trying to, make his way. He trying to make his way. He trying to, rise up through the ranks in the NFL. And I don't care what you think about him. And, automatically he get that, oh, he's a thug. He's this. That guy, he's trying to make a name for himself. He's trying to, provide for him and his family. He's trying to do that. Whether you like how he play or not, that's what he's trying to do. Because just a year ago, the man damn near had a 1,000-yard season. Was he a Jag then? And the year before that, he had 870-something yards. Was he just the average guy then? How you gonna explain this? Now, I'm not saying my knowledge of football is deeper than Steve Smith's, of course not. But the man damn near had 1,000 yards a season ago, and now all of a sudden he trash? I don't get it. And I watched some of Jerry Jeudy highlights. When he gets the ball, at certain times, he can make things happen. This year, he's having a bad year. He's only had 220 yards. Now, granted, the football, he's not being thrown the football that much as he was the year before. If you look at the stats, he was throwing the football a whole hell of a lot more. But, that's neither here nor there. Dude was hurt. He was legitimately hurt by what Steve Smith said about him. And I don't care, you can say, well, he's a grown man, but he's a young, immature 24-year-old. And I know the world don't owe you a damn thing. The world don't owe you nothing. But it's just like, it's almost getting to the point We're watching, sports media, sports news. It's becoming disgusting. Because every time you turn it on, another black athlete is being trashed, being criticized. And then Steve Smith, moreover, is going to go in and say, if a team ever called me about Jeudy, then set it on national TV. Oh, I'm going to tell them no. Don't recruit him. Don't recruit him. Absolutely not. Don't draft him. Don't bring him on your team. Like, okay, this man 24 years old. And Steve Smith, you did and said some stupid ass shit when you was 24. And I remember you with the Carolina Panthers. Used to get drunk. Go to nightclubs and got drunk. Embarrassing yourself. But you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about that. You did dumb stuff when you were 24. Jeudy is learning to mature. And maybe he should be a little bit more mature. But you got on national TV and basically said that brother don't need to eat no more. That's what you did. I mean, you got on national TV and fucked up this man money. That's what you did. Whether you like it or not, that's what you did. Could have easily pulled the guy aside and say, hey man, let me holler at you. Need to holler at you. Could have been a teachable moment. Could have been one of those moments where you pull him aside and say, man, look, I noticed a couple things. Man. There's a couple things you're doing. Hey, man, you know what? As you and me get together, man. Steve Smith could have been a good influence on the guy. Hey, let's get together, man. Let's you and me, let's really put in some work. I charge you this much, man. Charge you a little bit. But, let's get together, man. Let's break bread. Let's do... See, that right there. Now Steve Smith decides to go on national TV and completely decimate this dude. Call him a jag. Just the average guy. On national TV. And I'm going to tell all the other teams, don't recruit you. Okay, don't bring you on a team. Don't do it. Because you got a mental problem. You got anger issues. Do anybody understand, anybody know this brother background? I'm not saying Jeudy is this perfect person, but damn, dude, did you have to go in? And then, and moreover, the people in the comment sections that's really praising Steve Smith are non-blacks. If Steve Smith, if he fancy himself, if Steve Smith start criticizing non-black players, he'll lose all that support from those people. If Steve Smith start criticizing a bunch of non-black players and doing it on the regular, those people, they will turn on him. And I appreciate Chad Ochocinco, man, for standing up for this young brother. I appreciate Ochocinco for doing it. That ain't the way you do it, man. You got to get at the young blood. You got to get at these guys. You can't publicly try to embarrass these dudes, man. And, and then you upset because the man said, I don't F with you. You get on your podcast, you tear the dude down, and he's supposed to do an interview with you? He said, N-word, I don't F with you. And I'd have been, yeah. Nah, man. You ain't finna have you ain't finna interview me and talk to me and act like things good, and then you were just dogging me out? Are you serious? Now, on Steve Smith's behalf, he was, trying to go over and apologize, but it's the way you do it, man. It's the way you do it. Should have told him straight up, look, brother, I had to talk to you. You Steve Smith. I thought you was tough. I thought words don't hurt you. See, I thought that you pull up on dude and y'all do this off the scene. Catch the brother, catch him, just catch him when he's not around a bunch of people, man. Catch this guy. You Steve Smith, you can get in touch with Jeudy. Say, look, man, I just want to apologize for what I said to you. I know you don't F with me, man. I know you don't. Listen, man, I just want to work with you. I want to help you. Do you know that right there, and I'm not saying Steve Smith need to go kiss Jeudy's ass. Not saying that either. But that brother was hurt by that, man. The brother was hurt. The brother was straight up hurt. It was almost like it was a disappointed look. Behind all the anger and all the shouting, man, that brother was disappointed. That brother was hurt. At a time, the guy going through hell. I'm not making excuses for Mr. Jeudy, but the dude going through hell. This brother is going through hell. Why is it when us as brothers, we go through stuff, we can't go through it? Nope. Shut up and play ball. Shut up and play ball. Why we can't never go through stuff? Why we just gotta sit and take what everybody say about us? Well, you making a bunch of money a year, man. That shouldn't even bother you. I bet you Steve Smith going around, if he go around and start really criticizing a bunch of non-blacks. I'm talking about really doing it, criticizing, because most of his podcasts, you look at it, people he criticizing the most, black people. There's a narrative. Now, he would argue, well, it's more black people that play in the NFL. Yeah, it is. But we as a race, we're not the only ones effing up. And I'm not saying Jeudy not effing up. Sure he is. Boy, just young and dumb. Young and dumb. A little bit full of himself. But that's the kind of guy you pull aside, man. So I respect guys like Roy Jones Jr., man, that's mentoring a lot of these young black boxers. I respect Roy Jones Jr. Pulling these guys aside, man, working with them, man, mentoring these guys. I appreciate Roy Jones Jr., man, for what he's doing for Jamal Charlo. Took him, man, just away from all the stress of his life. Roy was like, yo, let's go fishing. Jamal was like, huh? Roy Jones Jr. was like, yeah, no, let's go fishing. Seeing that the guy was in trouble. Roy Jones Jr. didn't get, on national TV and just dog the man out when the man going through a bunch of shit. Roy Jones Jr. pulled that man aside and said, hey, man, I want you to come, man. I want you to come down here with me for a few months. And let's just clear your head, man. Let's just get you away from all the stuff that, that's got you messed up right now. And, I respect Roy Jones for that. I might not agree with everything Roy Jones Jr. did. I might not. But I respect Roy Jones Jr., man, because he will mentor these young black guys behind the scenes and don't tell you. Don't tell you about it. Because people, got mad at Roy because he did that little camp over in Russia. But people don't even know behind the scenes, this man mentoring young black fighters all the time, man. And that's something that Steve Smith, he could have did, man. Could have took off the damn analyst hat. And nobody's disagreeing with Steve saying. It's like, I'm not saying that the guy's a bust. I think Jeudy got some damn talent. I just think this is it's a bad year. Trying to figure out the damn quarterback, trying to figure out what's going down. Okay, it's just him and Russell Wilson, they just don't click, man. They just don't click. It's what it is. It's what it is, man. The guy's not having a great season. The guy not having it, and to say, well, he ain't done it since he got out of college. I'm sorry, if you're almost 1,000-yard receiver, you're doing quite well. Damn. Give the dude a chance. Damn, let the dude mature. Like, the guy had a target on his back from the minute he stepped foot in the NFL. And it's like all these analysts and people, and these disgruntled analysts, these disgruntled non-black analysts, we're looking for a reason, man. Looking for a reason to just tear this brother down. I'm not saying excuse everything that he's done. We ain't saying that. But damn it, just be on the man's side. Just try to help the dude. Now, you extend your hand out and you really, really want to help this guy succeed. And if he don't listen to what you're saying, yeah, okay, then you tear him up. But you got to take the chance, man. Damn, this dude, you got to think about it, man. This dude, Jeudy, when he was a kid, he was told he wasn't going to be shit. Told by his teachers in school he wasn't going to be shit. Then he found a passion for football. Found a passion. Started playing football at the highest level. Was good at football. Had so many people telling him that he ain't going to be a damn thing. Like, when you understand and you grow up like that, and you live your life sometimes in that manner, it turns you into a person. It turns you into that person. And it turned him into the person that, Steve Smith was like, yo, man, I'm going to apologize. Nah, because he done had so many people take a dump on him. Man, I'm watching old videos and drills of Jeudy. Just watching old film of this guy. This guy got moves, man. The guy can play. The guy can play. The thing of it is, man, he just got to mature enough and cut out all the other stuff, the nonsense outside of him. Got to cut that mess off and focus on nothing but football. This man got to turn into the modern day Jerry Rice. And I guarantee you, this dude will step his game up. Double his damn production. He will step his game up and he'll be for real. He'll be the number one receiver in the league. If this guy can cut out all the outside distractions. And I hope that Chad Ochocinco, man, I hope they're going to mentor this dude. I hope Chad Johnson go and really take this dude under his wing and show this dude what a wide receiver can do. I'm talking about show him, man, the ins and outs. Mentor the dude. Because clearly the guy got stuff going on. You can tell, man. Clearly this dude got shit going on. But, you know, we in a world now where everybody else, every other nationality can have mental health issues except black people. Everybody can have problems and issues in their life except black people. Jeudy can't have problems because, he making too much money. That's what it is, man. I never really was a huge fan of Steve Smith because he was always talking slick, man. He'll say little slick stuff here and there. And, you know, man, I actually feel bad for this brother Jeudy, man. I feel bad for him. The man going through hell, he ain't got nobody he can confide in. And the people that's around him, you know, they pretty much, man, know that this dude, he's a walking bag. Okay? He's a walking bag. And so nobody's going to be straight with him. Steve Smith could have been that dude, man. He's a straight shooter. He could have been that guy that told him the uncompromised truth. Like, look, man, you are effing up. I'm willing to help you. I'm willing to help you get the start you need. I'm willing to help you. Okay, smooth out the rough edges of your game so you can be great. I'm willing to help you. Because, see, you know, how would the story play out? Would you rather Jeudy be running around here and talking about, man, Steve Smith, that's a B-A-N. That's a B-A-N word. Or, hey, man, you know, I appreciate Steve. I got a lot of love for Steve, man. Steve helped me when I was down, man. You know, I like how Deion Sanders tell the story about him and Michael Irvin. When Deion Sanders was at a low point in his life, and he just didn't understand where his life was going to go after football. Deion was depressed. And then, you know, Michael Irvin, you know, brought Deion Sanders into his house and showed Deion how to talk sports, like how to actually sit in front of the camera, how to turn to the camera, how to, you know, just like how to speak on camera. Took a whole day, man. Like Deion said, they spent the day together learning how to do broadcast booths. And he was saying, Mike ain't have to do that for me. This man ain't have to do that for me. You know, but that's what you do, man. When you see somebody, you know, who going through something, you see him going through something, you stick your hand out, man, you try to help him. You don't just sit, man, and just, you know, pour more water in the tank so you can drown the fuck out of him. This dude, Jeudy, got enough people doing that shit to him. Got enough people. Now you got people that he used to respect doing it too. I mean, come on, man. Enough is enough. I wish I can talk to Jeudy now. I wish that I could speak to this guy. I'll check in with this dude every day. Jerry, what's up, man? How you doing, man? I know all this stuff going down, man. What's good with you, man? Hey, man, you stay strong, man. You stay strong. Because you're not a number one draft pick for no reason, man. Don't let these people in the media tell you that you ain't shit. Because your whole life people have been telling you that. You got to step up. You got to step your game up. You got to step your game up. You got to step up and you got to be aggressive and you got to show these people that you are what you say you was. You are what you say you are. No more in this lifetime can people say that you ain't shit. No more. It's over for that. You finna step into a realm of victory. You finna step into a realm of victory. You're not a thug. Okay? You're not a thug. You're not some idiot with anger management issues. That ain't you. That's the world putting that on you, man. You're not some thug. Okay? You're going to be a family man. You're going to be a father to your kids. You're going to do what you got to do to make it work. But you go out there and you pay the price. You pay the price. Leave these goofy ass women alone. Go pay the price. Leave the clubs alone. Go pay the price. Go pay the price. Pay the price. You pay the price. And if you pay that price, I promise you, you'll be a legend. You'll have more money than you can ever imagine. You'll have more power than you can ever imagine. You'll have more status than you can ever imagine. And you'll have more peace in your life than you will ever imagine. But you gotta go and pay the price. You gotta pay the price. You gotta pay the price to brag. You can't brag and dance in front of Steve Smith, man. You got to pay that price. Because every time you go out and do that and you don't prove it on the field, you just proving Steve Smith's point. Don't give this man nothing to talk about. You go in there and you destroy what he said about you. You destroy that shit. And when you the number one receiver in the league, then you go back and you get on camera and you say, Steve Smith, you told me I was just a jag. I'm going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to the Pro Bowl. I got more yards than anybody in the NFL. And you never won a Super Bowl. And you get a hold of that trophy, man. You get a hold of that trophy if you win that Super Bowl trophy. Look in that camera and you tell Steve Smith, but you can't do that yet. You can't do that yet until you pay that price. Go pay the price.